Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Tuesday, May 7th, 2019. All right, so today we have the moon finishing Taurus today, the earthy sign of Taurus. Great day for cultivating essentially the things we value in life, cultivating our inner value like self-worth, self-reliance, but also external values as well. Great day for connecting to nature, enjoying the material life, especially when it comes to that earthy kind of realm with Taurus. So with this, we are still very much in the early phase of the lunar cycle. We just had that new moon last weekend. So crescent phase is always great for slowly building some momentum and maybe starting to, see what new seeds are starting to sprout from the new beginnings that were likely planted from last weekend. Now with this, Venus is squaring up to Saturn today, so there might be a bit of serious energy when it comes to these values and perhaps with relationships. So a really good way of channeling this is to see what are our long-term values, maybe what are some things we can do today to really cultivate the bigger picture when it comes to the things and people that we value in life. All right, so along with this, we do have some minor lunar aspects. So let's go and take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Tuesday. And again, we are using what's called true Sidereal Astrology here on this channel, which is the visible sky. This does change the signs from mainstream astrology. So if you are new to the channel, and if you do notice some of the signs that I mentioned are different, be sure to check out that link down below for more information. All right, so let's go and take a look here for the day. We have the moon finishing earthy Taurus. The theme, likely wherever the moon is placed, is regarding these types of themes. And with Taurus, it's usually about our values in some sense. So great day for cultivating our inner values, self-worth, self-value, self-reliance, inner strength, inner stability, right? Really cultivating this grounded side of our inner self, but also externally as well, right? Really good for connecting to nature, the material life, luxury, sometimes the comforts of life, sensual stuff, really to relax into, again, what we value, especially on a material level. So with this, great day to cultivate these kinds of things and just noticing themes likely around these matters. Now we are, again, still in the very early phase of the lunar cycle. We just had that new moon last weekend. So it is this crescent phase of slowly building some momentum. And if you did notice if any seeds were planted or maybe still are being planted from the past few days, it is a great time to maybe start to nurture these seeds, you could say, these things in our life that are starting to sprout. It's still very early. Again, still really good time to be flexible because there's still a lot of maybe new information coming in and things are still changing, but still nonetheless seeing what is sprouting, so to speak, and putting that sort of caring or sort of energy into these matters that we may notice starting to come about from the new moon. All right, so with this, the most important thing here today is that Venus is squaring up to Saturn. So this does place a bit more of a, serious energy, you could say, when it comes to our values, which again could include things like resources, finances, the enjoyments of life, but also Venus deals with relationships. So there could also be maybe a bit of seriousness there with that as well. So we can sometimes, and this is again very collective, we're all going to feel this in different ways and it's nothing major, but generally the default here is maybe a bit of reserve when it comes to dealing with others, maybe a bit of detachment, maybe a bit distant sometimes. It's a bit of that colder Saturn energy, which is all about that more, again, constructive, productive kind of stuff, which, can be quite different from just wanting to enjoy things, which is Venus. So with this square, it is good to see, yes, the reality of things like our values and relationships. Sure, take them seriously, but also not too seriously to where it becomes dense or restrictive, or again, that reality just kind of prevents us from, again, enjoying these things and being grateful for what we have in life. So finding some integration, some balance there with that. But I think personally that the best way of working with Venus square Saturn is through channeling it into constructive things like maybe patience when it comes to our values, patience when it comes to relationships, seeing the long-term perspective when it comes to these things in life. What are some things we can do now to really plant seeds for the long term regarding these matters, all right? So also great energy to cultivate is maybe responsibility, commitment, discipline when it comes to these things and people we value, which again makes it that much more solid. So really good to do this consciously and just integrate a bit of this long-term energy into those Venusian things. All right, so it's definitely the strongest aspect in terms of the day, but we do have some minor lunar aspects. The moon will be squaring up to Neptune, opposite Jupiter, which is a bit of this energy we felt this year with Jupiter actually in good harmony with Neptune. But with this, yeah, if there's anything we could do to be conscious of the present moments, surrender what's outside of our control, live presently, I think that's a great way of working with the day. Nothing major with that, but maybe just feeling that way. And then with the moon over Mars opposite Jupiter, really good day for seeing how, yes, there might still even be a bit of a new chapter regarding our confidence or assertion or independence that slowly started to cultivate from maybe the past couple days, maybe from the weekend, just another step in the right direction involving maybe a bit of that fire energy. All right, but nothing major with the moon. The most important thing here today is Venus square Saturn, great for that constructive long-term approach when it comes to our values and relationships. The moon in Taurus, also very earthy energy, great for taking slow and steady steps towards these values and towards these things that we can be grateful for and really connect to and really enjoy when it comes to those matters. And the early phase, crescent phase of this lunar cycle, slowly building some momentum as we go through the rest of this lunar month. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time for the next daily video. Take care.